So for the dry ingredients, we need 2 cups of maida. We need crushed almonds, that's for decorating. 1 teaspoon of baking powder and approximately 1 cup of sugar. And for the wet ingredients, we need 1/4 tablespoon of vanilla essence, 1/4 cup of oil, 1/2 cup of milk and 2 eggs. So let's get started. So I'm going to start by adding my maida. I'm going to sieve it inside. So just like that, slowly in 2 batches, I'm going to sieve this. Okay, so we are done sieving this maida. Now we're going to add some sugar. We are using granular sugar. We're not using powdered because they are very small granules. Now we will add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So now let's whisk it. Make sure you whisk this properly. So now, let's put the dry ingredients aside and start for our wet ingredients. First, we're going to start by putting milk. Next, we'll add our 2 eggs. Now we're going to add 1/4 cup of oil and some vanilla essence. Now, mix it with the spatula. So now, we are gonna, as you've seen, this mixture is now mixed. It will be a little hard to mix the oil with the milk, but after mixing for a while, you will get the hang of it. Now, we will add the wet ingredients inside the dry ingredients. Now we'll mix using a spatula. Now your batter should be pretty thick by now. So we will use a hand blender to mix them properly and add a little bit of milk. I've achieved my desired consistency. Now we will start by putting some butter and greasing it with a pastry brush. Make sure you get all the sides or else your cake won't come out right. Okay, so now that I'm done greasing the pan, I'm gonna take some parchment paper for a cleaner cut. Make sure you stick the edges well so that your cake comes out in a clean cut. Now we're done greasing the pan. Now we're going to add our batter into this pan. Now that we have poured the batter in, we have to burst the extra air bubbles that are in by tapping it hard on the surface. Now, once we have kept the batter inside, we're going to decorate our cake with some almonds. You can use walnuts, cashews, any dry fruit that's your favorite. Amazing! And I can't wait to bake this delicious cake. So let's get baking. Now I have to put this in the oven. But before that, let's heat our oven to 180 degrees Celsius. So let's do that. Our cake smells divine and looks also amazing. It took approximately 20 minutes to bake this cake. So what are we waiting for? Let's dig in. This cake is divine.
the sugar is proper, the consistency was also proper, and the cake has become soft, moist, and I love the almonds on top. They are big and they are full of goodness.
Then you will have to try this recipe, and if this recipe works for you, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.
And write your feedback in the comments below. And let's see how your cake turned out. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more on Siblings World of Fun.